Religion isn't just for the right. 5 progressives are invoking religious freedom laws. This is an article from The Guardian, obviously a left-wing publication, but this is where I always try to be nonpartisan, guys. This is where I always try to say that theocracy is bad no matter where it originates from. This article goes over various different progressive faith leaders that are using various theocratic snippets and cheat codes that are currently active within U.S. public policy to get what they want. It's a double-edged sword, guys. So Claire Wang from The Guardian goes over this. I'm going to just name you some examples. So yeah, progressive faith communities are increasingly leveraging religious freedom laws to protect civil liberties across the U.S. Here's just a few examples of what I've seen so far in this article. Okay, I'm already going to quote a few things. While social conservatives have actively used religious liberty to limit LGBTQ plus rights and contraceptive coverage, in high-profile cases they have reached the U.S. Supreme Court. Progressive faith communities are increasingly leveraging religious freedom laws to fight for racial and social justice causes too. This is why I don't want a theocratic, religiously based America. This is why we need a reasonable America. Because you will have both extremes utilize things that are not based in reality for their own advantage. And for all the conservatives that are complaining, oh, well, Tom, recently you've been going after the right more recently. You've been talking about the right, all the problems here. You made that video about Jack Posobiec blocking you. I'm equal opportunity. And not only that, you know, I really want to show that I mean what I say. And I really want this to wake more of you up. Too many of you are like stuck still in like 2020, 2021. Liberty bipperty. We got to get you out of that. We got to get you out of that. Religion is the problem. Religious theocracy encroaching into all of our liberties, no matter what we believe in. That's the real issue. And the progressives are doing it too, and we have to call them out, okay? And not only is this based on ideology, this is based off of various different faiths. This article then goes into protecting the Jewish right to abortion. Okay, so across the U.S. South and Midwest, faith groups have filed a series of class action lawsuits to secure religious exemptions to or completely strike down state abortion bans. Also, the article earlier goes into RFRAs. This is stuff that secular groups, before they got too poisoned, were fighting against. How about we get back to fighting RFRAs a little bit more now again, people? But going back into protecting the Jewish right to abortion, I'm going to highlight some quotes in here too. Ellie Cohen, the co-founder of Hoisier Jews for Choice, hopefully I didn't butcher that name, says laws restricting abortion violate Jewish law. All of a sudden we care about Jewish law now when we're in a secular country. I don't care if Jewish law is violated. I don't care if Islamic law is violated. I don't care if the Bible and Christianity is violated. Okay, I care about my country. So apparently these laws restricting abortion violate Jewish law, which says life begins at birth, not conception. This is what shows you that religion is entirely subjective. It's all cafeteria, right? Your friend is going to say life begins at conception. You're going to then have a friend that says life begins at birth. And your God will then justify your own position. Ludicrous. And in some circumstances, this compels women to terminate their pregnancies. This is a quote as well from Cohen. Jewish law frames a hierarchy whose life matters, Cohen says. The life of the living person takes priority over the fetus, which is not considered a life, but rather a part of the mother. I'm not even going to dabble into the abortion debate when it comes to my content on the most part, but this is why religion, having a stake in public policy, is silly. And I don't care if I sound like a teenager, an uneducated teenager for saying that. It doesn't have to be that articulate. If once religion injects itself into being able to be used to frame our secular government, whether it be on the federal level, state level, or local level, it's not just a religious right problem, and we got to call them out for it. Progressives too. Progressives too, guys. Also, another example on resisting ICE enforcement. Last February, dozens of Christian and Jewish groups filed lawsuits challenging Trump's reversal of a longstanding sensitive locations policy that shielded houses of worship, along with schools and hospitals, from ICE enforcement. A year later, a judge blocked warrantless enforcement actions near some churches involved in the litigation. Okay? And they're talking about church attendance dropping. Why should secular activists care negative about church attendance dropping in a negative way? Oh no, church attendance is dropping. Oh, why? Because we gotta help these progressives? Oh, church attendance is dropping. Oh no, why? Because you want to help these conservatives? How about you help your nation? So I'm gonna link the entire Guardian article, which lists a few other examples here, but really wanted to showcase the problem to you. We need to call out infringements on the separation between church and state, no matter where it originates from. No matter if it's from progressives or conservatives or libertarians or Greens or whoever. No matter if it's from Christians or Muslims or Jews or Hindus. Like, our niceness created people such as Nick Fuentes, but also the niceness of other people from 10 years prior to that created other infringements that our country is going to pay with if we don't fight this stuff. And if we're not real about it. And we're worried about upsetting people. There's some new alliances now. Yeah, and those allies don't even care what you think. So just tell the truth. They're telling the truth, so how about you tell the truth too? Wake up, wake up, wake up, everybody. Join the Discord. Get involved in the movement here that we're working on. Okay? We are in need of volunteers. We're in need of more supporters. We're in need of more people to analyze articles and policies, such as this stuff, no matter where it originates from. Saves me a lot of work, too. AI isn't always the perfect actor when it comes to this stuff either. So we need you. We need you now more than ever. This is a short video of a continuous rant, but it's for me to prove a point that theocracy is not biased. Okay? Food for thought. Take care, guys. Subscribe, follow me, and follow us on whatever social media platform you are seeing this on. And I'll see you around.